Hi, my name is Jack Romanos and I'm a technical trainer here at Amazon Web Services. Congratulations, you did it. We've completed all the modules for the day, so let's go ahead and talk about some of the next steps and ways that you can learn even more. As for these next steps, I would like to invite you to choose your own path. You can start building immediately by going to aws.amazon.com to log into your AWS account, or create a new one. We'll talk about some of the ways that you can start building on AWS shortly after this. You can also continue learning. I'll talk about some of the different tools and resources available for you to take this a step further after our session today. And finally, if you want to demonstrate your knowledge, you can sit an exam and potentially achieve a certification in a number of different domains and areas. We'll talk about that as well. In this demonstration, we're going to talk about how to get started by creating an AWS account. Let's begin by opening the following URL in our web browser, aws.amazon.com. Here you'll find the Amazon Web Services homepage. It has a great set of resources to get started, like exploring solutions, exploring the product range, links for training and certification, stories of customer innovation, and a map of the AWS Global Infrastructure Network where you'll be building your applications. On the top right-hand corner, you'll see the Create an AWS Account button. This will take you to the sign up page. From here, you can enter your email address and give your account a name. Once you verify your email address and enter your billing information, you'll be able to create your first account. After this, you'll be signed in and taken to the AWS Management Console homepage. On the top right-hand corner, you can select the region in which you want to build infrastructure in, such as Sydney, Australia. And on the top left-hand side, you'll see a list of service categories you can get started with. Let's say you want to use a compute service, so you can select Compute, and then choose a service, such as the Elastic Compute Cloud, where you can launch your first virtual machine in the cloud and get started on AWS. Here are some tips I'd like to share with you for getting started. If you haven't worked with an AWS account in the past, I have good news. We have something called AWS Free Tier. And the idea behind Free Tier is it helps you gain hands-on experience working with some of the services and features we talked about today for free. In order to create a brand new account and utilize AWS Free Tier, you can go to aws.amazon.com/free. This will provide information on all the free services with either a 12-month trial period or in some cases actually forever free. So take a look at the site to determine the services that you can get some hands-on experience and it won't cost you anything. What I recommend for those who are creating a brand new AWS account is to look at what are called billing alarms. These are really helpful for someone who's just getting started out with some of these services we talked about. You can go to the billing console in your new AWS account and schedule or set up an alarm that will help you know when you're spending over a certain amount. So beyond the free tier, if you decide that you want to use certain services that do incur some charges, you can monitor your costs over time and get alerts. You could also use tools. We have a huge range of developer tools. You can utilize our command line interface, software development kits, and a number of other great resources for developers there. If you go to aws.amazon.com/developer, you can see more about the tooling to get started. And lastly, if you want real-world examples of architectures from other customers and best practices, you can utilize our quick starts. Go to aws.amazon.com/quick start to see some real-world examples. In this demonstration, we're going to talk about how to get started with AWS Free Tier. Firstly, we want to open the following URL in our web browser, aws.amazon.com/free. This will take us to the free tier landing page, which outlines all the free offerings available to you now on AWS. First, we have offers you can enjoy for 12 months following your initial sign-up date to AWS. For example, 750 hours per month of certain EC2 instances for the first 12 months. Then we have always free offers, which do not expire and are available to all AWS customers. For example, 25 gigabytes of DynamoDB storage per month always. And finally, short-term free trial offers which start from the date you activate a particular service. For example, in the first 2 months of usage of Amazon SageMaker. If you want to continue your learning after this awesome day, you can learn at your own pace by going to skillbuilder.aws to gain more confidence and hands-on experience with AWS. We have lots of different self-paced courses, such as the AWS Cloud Practitioner Essentials course. So this way, you can really take your learnings further after this short session that we had. You can also learn from AWS experts. Attend our instructor-led classes by qualified AWS instructors like myself and learn how to design, deploy, and operate highly available, cost-effective, and secure applications on AWS. We have a number of different courses and digital content. A great starting point would be the AWS Technical Essentials course. If you still want to get a little bit more hands-on with other resources, we've created ramp-up guides. These give you a variety of different resources across a number of different domains, which can help you gain more real-life experience working with these different services and then also get prepared to become certified in different areas. In this demonstration, we're going to talk about how to get started with AWS Skill Builder. Firstly, we want to open the following URL in our web browser, skillbuilder.aws. This will take us to the Skill Builder landing page, where you can search for digital content to build your cloud skills. I'm going to use the filter on the left-hand side to find myself a machine learning course. I'll select digital training and the English language, and then machine learning for the domain. Let's close our filter and we'll find our results. One of the options that appears is getting started with Amazon Comprehend. We can click on this and see some details about the course, such as the duration, skill level, and outline. If I'm happy to get started, I can click Enroll. Now I'll need a free Skill Builder account to get started. I can conveniently log in using my existing Amazon account. Once I'm signed in, I can then enroll into the course. The course has now been added to my library, and I can get started right away. Once the course loads, I'll be able to read through the course overview, objectives, and what I'll achieve by the end of the course. If you are new to Skill Builder, it's great to use the Navigating this course section for students to find out how to use Skill Builder and how to interact with the course content. I can then spend the next approximate 90 minutes upskilling myself on Amazon Comprehend. And that concludes this Skill Builder demo. And last but not least, after looking at all these resources and potentially sitting in another training after today, if you feel like you're ready to validate your expertise, we have the AWS certifications. These are from foundational to associate to professional level, with even our specialty certifications as well. Certifications are a great way to earn recognition and visibility by demonstrating your expertise. Whether you're currently looking for a new job, or if you're looking to demonstrate that experience within the company that you're currently working for, it's a great way to represent your knowledge and take that with you. If you want to look into getting certified, we do have the self-paced labs, and we also have a number of other certification resources that you can find on our website as well. Before you go, we have one final demonstration. Over the next couple of minutes, we'll return to Skill Builder and showcase playing Cloud Quest. So here we are, back at Skill Builder. What we're going to do is filter for game-based learning. And one of the options that comes up is Cloud Quest for Cloud Practitioner. Let's select it. We can now browse through the various details about Cloud Quest. We'll now enroll in the course and get started. Once we click Start, the game will begin loading in your browser window. One of the great things about Cloud Quest is that you won't need to install any additional software, as it can run directly in your browser, as long as your system is compatible. It'll take a few seconds to load depending on your internet speed and hardware. Once the game loads, you can get started with enjoying the gamified learning of AWS Cloud Quest. Here we are at the main title screen. This is where we can view notices and start the game.
Welcome to the city. We are happy you decided to join our team. As a new member of our IT staff, you will solve city problems by the Cloud Practitioner job role has been selected for you. Report to the city to begin. A day will help you get started.
On this screen, we can see the available roles and the tasks assigned to them, which we can complete. We're going to select Cloud Practitioner. At this screen, we can customize our character and set our character alias. Now, make sure you make it unique and not taken by someone else, as we can see here. We've now spawned into the city, and we have received our first assignment. Let's use our XR device to route to our first assignment. We've arrived at our assignment, where we will learn about our task to achieve the learning outcomes of creating, testing, and using Amazon S3 for static website hosting. We are now at the Solution Center, where we will be guided through our building of a solution for our assignment. There are 4 stages to this process. It involves learning, planning, practice, and DIY. In the Learn stage, we will navigate through an interactive diagram of our architecture which we will build. After the walkthrough, a concepts video can be played to learn more about S3 and how we can use it for our solution.
Amazon S3 Overview. Amazon Simple Storage Service. Amazon S3 is an object storage service.
But we're not going to spoil all the fun for you, so we'll exit the video and let you find out for yourself after the session. That brings us to the conclusion of the session. So our key takeaways are to start building, continue in your learning, and get certified with AWS. Thank you for attending, and we really appreciate your feedback so we can better understand the topics and services that you would like to know more about. So please do take the time to fill out the survey and let us know what you think. And with that, I want to say thank you for joining us at this Awesome Day online conference. We look forward to seeing you at our upcoming AWS events. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.